Hello, and welcome to the Cup TV, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. You can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I am your girl, Lana, your resident Eve or diva, and I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea. Her. I'm just drinking a little juice here, feel a little juice today. Get my juices flowing. And yeah, I'm here by myself today because sometimes it's better to be alone than no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, it's fine. Everybody had things to do. People weren't feeling well, so therefore it is me, and it's okay because I like talking to you guys. I like wrapping it up and shooting this with you guys and just talking about Love Island, UK, and I'll also have my cup mug here, by the way. And you can get your cup mug at lanascreations.etsy.com. That link will be in the description below. And we do ship internationally and domestically, so there are no excuses. Get your cup mug, period. Y'all, we are talking about Love Island. Episodes 19, 22, and 23. Or is it? Yeah. 19, 21, 22. 19, 21, 22, not 23. 19, 21, 22 is the episodes we're talking about. And y'all know how I do things. It probably won't be in the exact order, but I'm gonna summarize all of my thoughts, all of everything that happened in the episode that my brain remembers. I literally just watched it. Like that's why we're running late, is because I literally just finished watching all three episodes so fast. But we're gonna talk about all of it. But before we do, y'all know what to do. If you haven't been here before, this is what you do. If you have been here before, then you know what to do. Subscribe to this channel. We are on a mission here at the Cup TV to get 1,000 new subscribers by the end of the year. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so we can hit or reach our goal. Also, if you haven't if you want to tap into all of our other channels, because we have three other channels you can tap into. If you're a fan of drag or drag race, at the Cup Pod is the place for you. If you're a fan of Eurovision Song Contest, at the Cup ESC is the place for you. And if you're a fan of WWE Wrestling, at the Cup Ringside is the channel for you. All of our channels are on that mission to get 1,000 new subscribers by the end of the year. So if you could just hit that button, subscribe, 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 we will truly, truly appreciate it. We will appreciate it so very much. So hit the subscribe button. Also follow our audio podcast link so you can check us out on the go. Join our Patreon where we're doing a lot of fun things in there. And follow us on all of our socials. I can't talk. Follow us on all of our socials at the Cut Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. And you can follow me as well if you'd like. And let's have a little fun on social media. Period. So let's get into it. So um we start off with the our episodes, and oops so far, let's have a recap of all the couples that we've had that we were on thus far. It's episode 19. We have Megan and John. They're there. Shakira and Harry, Megan and Tommy, Alima and Ramel, Yasmin and Ben, Emily and Kona, Tony and Harrison, and Helena and Giorgio. Now, those are the couples who we had going into this next uh, one. But we also, so we found out that was that the end of this one or the beginning of this one? End of this one. Yeah. So Going into this, we saw the fallout from the Ben and Yasmin situation. Yasmin was like, I'm not that into this dude anyway. I'm not emotionally attached. Ben was just going off about how she was irrelevant, all that stuff. And a lot of people were like, oh, I don't like how he talked to her. That wasn't nice. All the girls were like, that was gross. You don't talk to people like that. Uh, it's kind of, you know, mm, they didn't really like that. I didn't really care for him talking to her that way. And I get it because, ew, Ben, calm down. You don't have to like the girl, but you don't have to, be that way about her. You don't have to talk about her that way. Kind of, mm, it just didn't, mm-mm. It didn't, mm-mm. It wasn't cute. It just, it just wasn't cute. Um, I'm trying to find my notes, y'all. So, um, it just wasn't cute for him to talk that way about her, and, it just no, not a fan, no thank you. But a lot of people had a problem with they did, they had an issue with how he spoke to her. It wasn't necessary. Um, Helena and Harry had a chat, and Harry is kinda just like, "Are we talking? Are you talking to me?" Um Now, because he felt the type of way about her not speaking or not wanting to be friends, and he was just like, I don't like that. I really want us to be friends in this little," and she was like, I mean, I guess she still's attracted to him. She still wants to be with him. Yeah. And so she kind of just like, whatever. I think we could be friends. And they just, I think they hashed it out a little bit about being able to be friends with each other and continuing on in the villa as friends and not being, like we don't have to be rude to each other. We don't have to, because that really affected Harry, which I'm very shocked at that it affected him that much that she didn't want to be friends with him. And she was just like, I just don't even want to be friends. And that affected him. So, yeah, it was fine. Tommy and Emily continue to talk and grow their relationship a little bit. I'm like, okay, cute. They seem to really like each other. That's cute or whatever. Um, nothing significant there. Uh, there's just cute chat between them. The girls are talking, and Tony is still is excited about Harrison and everything, and how you know that their relationship is growing, how it was. Well, we see later on that it's not as peachy as you know, it's not as peachy. The girls tell Alima that Ramel has said that he wish he would have brought Poppy back because of what happened between him and her. And I'm like, do we not think he would regret that? That's crazy because absolutely. Um, he knows that, and so she is like, oh, I should have brought him back. He should have brought her back, and that would have been whatever. Um, Nothing major happened. Next day, everybody goes to bed. The next day, we have, you know, still Yasmin is still a little like annoyed with Ben. Not she's like, I'm not emotionally attached to him, so therefore I wasn't hurt by him not wanting to be with me. But that's whatever. But then and the guys are trying to tell Ben like, hey, dude, you overstepped. You went a little too far with that. Like you didn't have to say all that. So Harrison goes and pulls Helena and they start talking and he pretty much tells her he wants to take her to the hideaway to talk later. And I'm like, why the hideaway? Why do they feel like you have to take it to the hideaway? Why do you have to take them to the hideaway to talk? But what I also want to know is why Helena feels it's necessary to always go to the hideaway to talk to people. I These last three episodes have put me off of her. I'm not a fan of her. She was indifferent with me before. It was always something about her that I was like, I don't know about her. I don't know if I like her. I don't know. I think she's indifferent to me. Like, I have hard people I'm just not fans of, and I have people I like. Helena was always in the middle. Now she's jumped over to the side of the people I just don't like. In these last three episodes, I'm not feeling her. I'm not feeling her at all. I feel like she's sneaky. I feel like she says things, she's slick in her mouth, and she says stuff, and then she tries to gaslight people into making you think that that's not who she is. Like, she would never. I would never do that. That's not my intention. But then you flippant about everything you say, and it's like, girl, ew. So I mean, like Harrison pulls her, talks to her. He's obviously interested in her, which is like cool. Be interested if that's what you are. And but it's the way he's going about this is kind of weird, be honest. I'm more Team Tony on this when it comes to the Harrison Helena situation. And because I feel like Harrison isn't being as honest as he could be with Tony, because he tells Tony he wants to be open, which is fine if you want to be open and explore, but he doesn't tell Tony how much he actually likes Elena, if he likes her more than he likes Tony, which I think he does. And it's like, and if that's the case, then say that. Then, it's just weird. It's just weird to me. Um, so he's literally like flirting and telling Helena that he wants to talk to her later. He wants to pull her later. And he made up his mind about the hideaway. He definitely wants to do that. And he's not telling Tony any of this stuff. So Tony's feeling the type of way. And Helena's like, it's not my responsibility to tell you anything, Tony. It's not my responsibility. And I'm like, sure. And she's like, it's girl code, but like, girl code, she feels girl code is only good for girls she like. And that's the way. She's like, if I like you, we're not best mates, so I don't have to tell you this. I don't have to feel like, girl code works for us. And it's like, does it? Does it not? Does not girl code um for all girls? I guess not. I don't know. In different people's situations, I guess it does not. For me, it does. Like, especially if we have to live in this villa with somebody for this long, whatever. Yasmin pulls Giorgio for a chat because they haven't talked. Giorgio is feeling like he likes Helena, but he doesn't know where she stands. And we all knew from watching Helena and her conversations with everybody else but Giorgio, she's not feeling this man. I don't even know why she brought him back. Like, she could have came back single, or maybe she would. But she wasn't feeling that man from the time she came in. But Yasmin is swooping in like, I'm gonna get my man. Yeah. So Harrison and Tony go for a chat. Tony is a little annoyed. Um, she's like, how's your chat with? Well, she's like, how's your chat with Helena going? She's trying to figure out, hit him out, find out what he's feeling, and he's just like, I mean, I like her. I mean, we're talking. It was a good chat, decent, but I'm with you. And, I think we got a good thing going on here because they just went on a date. They just went on a date. And so Tony came back all happy and buzzing because she was excited that they went on this date. And everybody was so happy for her. Helena in her face smiling about how happy she is since she went on this date. And Tony feels a little like, if you, if this was, you knew I was so happy, why are you just like, uh. But, um, Tony has had a conversation with Shakira, and Shakira was kind of like being a friend, like, don't get too wrapped up in this man because I don't know if this man is going to actually be there for you. I don't know if this is the guy, if he's 100% into you. And so Tony was like, I mean, I like him. And at first she felt like she didn't have any issues to worry about. But then listening to Shakira, she now is in her head about, her relationship with Harrison. And sorry, Tony, Shakira was right because Harrison was not being transparent, open. Like he was saying, I'm open. He says he's open. And then when Tony asked him about Helena, how he feels, he's like, I mean, it's a good chat. But then he also says, but we have good chats. So it's kind of like he doesn't know what he's feeling. But I feel like he knows he's leaning more towards Helena than he was Tony. And I feel like he should have said that. Like right now, I'm really interested in like talking to her and I really do enjoy her. But I don't know. I just feel like he is just still trying to figure things out and he's not communicating to either of them how I feel like he needs to. Like he's not telling Helena what he tells Tony, and he's not telling Tony what he tells Helena. So it's kind of I think he's trying to have his cake and eat it too, and which I feel a lot of guys when in a villa like this, when more than one woman is interested in talking to them, they kind of just like just so I don't know what to do. Like I like the attention. I like having both women into me, and so it's kind of like okay, okay, that's cool. But it's not cool when you got 2 people who feel a certain type of way about you and you aren't expressing that towards them. So, it's kinda weird, it's kinda iffy, but it is what it is. But Harrison doesn't like the fact that Shakira put stuff in Tony's head and made her second guess things. And so now he wants to have a chat with Shakira. And Shakira was like, okay, I'm just telling you, I don't think your intentions are cool. I don't think what you're doing is cool. She's like, what you're doing is hurting her, and you're not even trying to, you know, rectify that. You're not even saying anything. You're not even like trying to reassure her or anything. And he's like, that's not what it is. I do like Tony. I do like Helena. I told Tony I was open. I told Tony I was open. She knows I'm open. And it's just like, and she's like, yeah, but you're not saying things. She's like, but I'm just looking out for my girl. She's just looking out for a girl. And I get that. And people get mad at Shakira all day for feeling like she's sticking her nose in people's business. And maybe a part of that can be true, but I feel like she's only trying to help her girl out. And so I'm kind of like, I'm on Team Shakira because I would do the same thing for my girl. And I don't care if you like it or not. I just need you to be honest with both of these women to so nobody's hurt. So nobody's hurt, and it's obviously hurting Tony because I think she really liked him. She really thought she had something with him. Um, but to find out it's not reciprocated is kind of like, interesting. Uh, so it's kind of interesting to see that dynamic happen. Um, but we move because it just gets more and more. Helena is not feeling Giorgio. She's pretty much done, and she's like, he's just not it for me. So I'm kind of probably gonna have to break it off because you've been 4 days in the villa. We should know by now if I feel this person, and I kind of don't. But you know who she decides to tell that news to that she's gonna break it off with Giorgio? She decides she's gonna go tell Harrison that. She's gonna tell Harrison that, yeah, I'm not feeling him. I'm probably gonna break it off with him. And yeah, we go break it off with him. And so here so now she's telling Harrison for whatever reason, well, we know what reason it is. She was telling him because she wants him to know that she is single and she is out here waiting for, him to maybe, you know. But yeah, so he's kind of just like, all right, well. So then Tony is now like feeling a type of way because this conversation apparently had to happen in the hideaway. And I'm like, okay, y'all, let's not act. obtuse here. Let's not be dicks because Helena's like, well, he asked me to the hideaway, so he asked me, so what am what am I supposed to do? You could say no. Just because somebody asks you to a hideaway doesn't mean you have to say yes. You don't have to jump off a bridge if somebody asks you to. So you could say no out of respect. Harrison didn't need to ask for. He said, "I wanted to go to the hideaway for privacy because I didn't want everybody looking at what we were talking about or what we were doing." And it's like, um, why did you feel the need to go? You could have went to the terrace. You could have went to the room. There was some of these places you could have gone that was private, but you decided to go to the hideaway because you wanted to do some hideaway things. Which, just say that. I wanted to go to the hideaway so I could be away with, so just in case I kissed her because I really want to kiss her. And it might not feel nice, but I respect that you said that more than, oh, I just wanted privacy. I just wanted privacy. Privacy can happen anywhere else in the house. Why does it have to be in there? See, so it's just like, come on now. You're not fooling nobody with this. You're not fooling anyone with this. Um, Helena finally breaks off with Giorgio. Giorgio's like, yeah, whatever, it's cool. I feel it too. It's understandable. So they kind of, it was just like, he was just like, whatever. Like, it's, and then after she breaks it off with Giorgio, as soon as she breaks it off with Giorgio, he walks right over to Helena, grab her for a chat, and takes her to the hideaway and crosses right next to Tony. And it's just like, why? 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 I don't get it. I don't like sneaky, and they're to me they both feel sneaky, and it's like, what is the point? If you're so open and you're so honest and you're so transparent, why didn't you just say, hey, I'm about to take her to the hideaway because I might want to kiss her. I'm feeling her like that. Like, what is the point of that? There is no point of that. There is no point in that. It just feels weird. It just feels sneaky. And my problem is this. Meg, Meg, step to the front. Step, step to the front, baby girl. Step to the front. How dare you? How how dare you fix your lip to say all in the same villa? We all like the same boys sometimes. Hello? Because the second, hello, Militia, are you still here? Because the second Militia wanted to take Dejan to the hideaway, you thought it was the hugest problem in the world, but it's okay for Helena to do it? Hello? You won't reprimand your girl for taking somebody else's man to the hideaway, but you don't, but you're, for a conversation because Alicia said she just wanted to chat too. She wasn't going there to kiss him. She just wanted to chat too. But you had the biggest issue with that. Step to the front of the line. You are the biggest hypocrite in this house. How dare you sit here and be like, that's so dumb. Like everybody likes, of course, two people could like the same boy in the house. She doesn't own him. This blah blah blah. Blah. And she's just talking. Like, how dare you fix your mouth, Megan? Meg, how dare you fix your mouth when Dejan can't have a conversation with one person in the open without you pissing off? Hello, and now it's okay for Helena to take Harrison to the hideaway to talk. When it was not okay for Militia to take Dejan to the hideaway to talk, because that's disrespectful. But it's not disrespectful to Tony. Oh no, it's not disrespectful when your friend do it to somebody else, and when somebody do it to you, though, oh no, 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 girl, bye, girl, bye. Like, UK, this is y'all people. Y'all love this person. I don't know. Is Tell me in these streets, are y'all loving this woman or something? Because I am completely missing it. She is. She is not a nice person. She is not. Oh, I don't know what it is. She would have been in my lowest, lowest of the lowest. Like I would have never given her a single vote. Like absolutely the freak not. Absolutely not. It you no, thank you. Absolutely not. Um, she just no, no. Uh-uh. Sorry, no, no, thank you. But for her to sit there and fix her mouth and be like, "Oh no, no, it's not." She's just, it's just like it's okay. They're just talking, babes. Like you two people can like each other the same. Oh, but your man likes somebody else. Mm-hmm. When somebody else likes your man, you just mm-hmm. But we finna sit here and act like okay, okay. Hypocrite. Honey, no. Girl, bye. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. But Harrison and Helen in the hideaway chit chatting. Of course they kiss because that is what they went to the hideaway to do is to get away from folks so you wouldn't be in front of Tony so you can kiss this woman. Just say that, Harrison. But your 22-year-old mind won't let you say that because and Helena, how old are you? You are too old for this. You're too grown for this. Like you damn near 30. And you acting like this over a 22-year-old who y'all ain't got nothing in common. Who acting like I don't know what I want. 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 He's 22. You damn near 30. When is it time? And you wonder why you single? Because you act like this. You act like this. You sitting here running behind this 22-year-old, letting him play in your face, and then you don't like, oh, I don't like her. I am not a fan. And Harrison, come on, yeah, yeah, yeah. You got lipstick on your face, my boy. You don't pull Tony. You don't. It's just, and Emily, you come to the front of the line too. You're gross too. You are falling in line with these mean girls, and you are just as mean now. Everybody's like, "Oh, you have the heart of gold. You're so sweet. You're so..." No, you are not as sweet as you putting it on. Because how you gonna sit there and ask Harrison, "What was the kiss?" Like messy boots. Fancy boots. You and like everybody getting mad at Tony for being mad at Helena. And absolutely she has the right to be upset with Helena too, because how you want to sit up in that woman's face the day before. Oh, I'm so excited about you. Here's one day. Helping her get ready and smiling and laughing. Oh, this is so great, it's so great. And then the second she gets back and she tells you just how happy she is, how she is really looking forward to building this relationship. She's so happy. She's so excited. And you in turn around, turn around. It's like, I don't owe you anything. I mean, I know you said you were happy. I know you said you liked him. I know you like him, but he doesn't know you like him. So I'm until you like what? Like so if you came and told somebody, your friends or people who you live, but I like this boy so much. I really do like him. So I'm into him a lot. And then she goes right behind him and go and grab him and kiss him. You wouldn't feel a type of way? Hello. That's That's crazy. That's weird behavior. I'm with Tony. That is weird. You are weird, girl. You are weird, weird, weird. And I don't care. I don't like her. I think she is so, and like her, that whole group, Meg, Helena, Emily, all three of them are fake as because they want to act like they're so nice and so sweet and everything is so great. And they got these guys believing that they're so nice and so sweet, but Yasmin, Tony, and Shakira are the mean girls. And it's like, no. They're the straight up girls. They're the girls who tell the truth. They let you know what's what when it's time to what it is. And instead of being fake and phony, like, no, babes, no, that's not what it is, babes. And then you turn around and make slick comments and try to gaslight people into believing that you didn't say what you said. I didn't say that. I wasn't talking about that. I didn't do that. Yeah, girl. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Girl, I done got so mad and dropped my whole earphone out my ear. It's just, oh, I don't like it. I don't, I don't like it at all. I can't find it right now. It's fine. It's just wild to me. It's wild to me that they don't find anything that they're doing wrong, and everything is cool. It's because they're not best mates. She doesn't have to say stuff to each other. I feel like it's just a bigger respect. If that woman came back and said she's really enjoying this connection that she has with this man, she really likes him. You know that she's just like blushing and giggling and all that stuff. I feel etiquette wise, it you not asking for permission, but just let him know, like, hey, I still am interested in him, so I'll probably go pull him for a chat. Or if he asks to pull me for a chat, I'm definitely going to accept it. I just want to be woman to woman about it. And that would be so much more. That would have been so much better than you sneaking off to the hideaway to kiss him when you really didn't. And then Harrison goes and pulls Tony right after this, and she's pissed. And I get it. And like Helen's like, F off, because Tony is like, you smiling in my face, and then you turn around and doing this. And it's just, and Tony is telling Harrison, it would have been better if you would have just told me that you want to go to the hideaway with her. Instead of like, why the hideaway? And I think Harrison is not understanding why Tony's upset about going to the hideaway. Like, why of all places in this villa, you have to take her to the hideaway? Because you were trying to hide something. That is what the hideaway is for, to get away and be very private so you can do whatever you want without the other islanders seeing what you're doing. So you were trying to sneakily hide something. And you know this. So if that is the case, then just say that. Like, that is it. But he was just like, I don't know, I don't know. I just want to talk to her. I've been very open and honest. And so I was like, open and disrespectful are two different things, because you're being disrespectful. And like, I'm watching it as as it's going, as I'm talking, so I make sure I'm telling you everything. And the faces that Emily and Meg are making because Tony is upset and mad at Helena as well, and telling her that it's weird, and they're like, "Oh, she's just like, it's so stupid, like it's so dumb." And I'm just like, "What is dumb?" It's like she's upset because it just feels ridiculous that he won't say, I like Helena more than I like you. Just say that if that's the case. But that's not what he wants. He wants Tony to be on the side just in case it doesn't work out with Helena. He is trying to pad his options. And you know what? Whatever. It's just funky to watch when you're doing such a sloppy job at it. You know what I'm saying? It's so sloppy. And because you really can't do anything in secret in that villa anyway, I, it doesn't make sense to be so sloppy about it. You realize you're hurting her, but then all you can say is, instead of apologizing for taking somebody to the hideaway, because you don't regret it, you don't apologize about it, you don't regret that at all. That's what you wanted to do. So then just say, I understand that and I hurt you, and so I'm sorry for hurting you. I'm just going to let you know right now I am more interested in Helen than I am interested in you. So I'm going to pursue that. Like, just say that. But you can't say that because you don't want your connection to fall apart if Helena decides she doesn't want a 22-year-old, which she probably won't. Helena is going to move on like the wind if somebody else comes into the villa, because that's the kind of woman she is. I understand completely why she is single. This is me talking. This has nothing to do. This is not about the cup. This is not the opinions of everyone here on the cup. This is just Lana's opinion. I get why that woman is single, because she don't know how to act. And I feel like if she does find somebody and get married, she will cheat on that man the first chance to get, because she does not know how to keep her head in the out of the clouds and looking at somebody else. She's a wanderer. She is a wanderer. And she is what everybody wants Yasmin to be. Helena is what they claim Yasmin is. Yasmin is at least open about her freak. Helena is trying to be very closeted about her freak, and baby, I am not buying it. I see through you, and these 3 episodes show me how much of a freak you are, and you're trying to. It's just like it's just so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. He acts like he does not see that. He acts like he doesn't understand why she's upset. He doesn't get why she's upset. And so, like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Do you mean? And then that smile, like Helen always turns out and smiles at the person who she just pissed off. Like, like girl, you know, she knows exactly what she's doing. She is calculated and she knows what she's doing. I don't like this woman. I don't like her at all. I don't like her. I don't like her. Um, so after the conversation with Tony, um, Helena and Tony go and talk, and it's really much the same. Helena, Tony's trying to talk to Helena, and Helena's like, "I don't owe you anything. We're not best mates in this house. I don't owe you much." And she's like, "I told you how I felt about this man. I told you you helped me get ready for this date, and now you're acting as if like you didn't do anything wrong." And Helena didn't do anything wrong to the point of uh she he pulled her, him pulling her for a chat. But I feel like the hideaway. I always feel like the hideaway is something, and she knows that she did it with Shakira with Harry the first time, and then now she's doing it with Harrison. It's like she just feeds off of taking somebody else's connection when they make the connection, and so it's kind of just like, okay. Um, but yeah, Emily asking Harrison how was the kiss. It's just like, nah, nah. Everybody don't like how Shakira's in, like, why is she in it? Why is she in it? Because that's her friend. Because that's her friend. And if y'all don't like somebody being there for their friend, then that's on you. Y'all can hate. Y'all can hate. Because me and y'all just bad because when girls got each other's back and they really have each other's back, it's they calling you out on your BS, and that's what it is. You don't like Shakira calling him out on his BS, and other men don't like Shakira calling him out on his BS because they know she'll call them out on their BS as well. So yeah, he don't like it, and everybody's like, "Why she always in their business? Oh my god, why she always in their business? She don't have to be in their business." And I'm like, whatever. But then in the midst of all that, we get a text and they have to go to the fire pit. And once they get to the fire pit, they find out that the public has been voting on their least favorite girl and least favorite boy. And let's bring this up. So the boys and the girls that are in danger are Ben, Ramel, and Harry. And for the girls, it's Megan, Shakira, and Tony. Everybody is shocked that uh Megan is up there. Everybody's shocked that Megan is up there at all. Like they're like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Nobody's shocked about the boys that are up there. Everybody's like, Ramel was up there for what he did in that sleepover. Ben is up there because how he talks to the women, and Harry's up there because he's slutting around the villa. Nobody was shocked. Um, Everybody feels like maybe people don't like Tony and her attitude, and Shakira is the mean girl, so of course just put Shakira. And but everybody's shocked that Megan is up there, and so the vote happened, and they said that it's up to the public. And UK, I will give you your 10 for this because I think the US needs to take notes. We need to leave the voting up to the public. If you kind of have the public vote, then let the public vote, and let's send out people who we want to send out. Like We voted for our favorite girl and our favorite boy, and you could have put out the least favorite girl and the least favorite boy. You could have did that. We would have got rid of some people. And it's time to get rid of some people. Um, so US, take notes. When you give a vote, leave it up to the folks. Leave it up to the vote. But anyway, back to what we were talking about here. The people who were dumped from the villa was Megan and Ramel, and people were shocked about Megan being the least favorite. And I wasn't because the public does not care for her for what she did to Tommy. And it is what it is. It 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 just is. And folks, Connor was very. He took it hard. Took it very. He took it very heavy. Uh, it wasn't nice. He like he finally got his chance to have a true couple with Megan, and she's gone, and everybody was very sad about it. And her friends are like, "Oh my God, Megan, no!" I'm like, "Oh, we knew, we've been knew." Tommy is the favorite, and she did him dirty, according to the public. I don't think she did him that dirty. She just explored, but there was that. Um, let's move on into episode 21. But it's the end of the fallout from that. Um, fallout from the dumping. A lot of foolishness. We're still dealing with the um with that, and then Harrison and the Tony situation after the dumping. Now Tony was up there to be dumped. Tony was up there to be dumped. She almost went home. She did. She was like, I could have been out the door. And her man, who claims that he does like her, who claims that he does, want to get to know her. You know who he goes to check on first? Helena, because she lost her best friend in the villa. Hello? Hello. You mean to tell me, sir, the person you seem to like, you say you like, you want to, get to know her, you're in a couple with, you go and check on Helena first because she almost lost her best friend? If you don't get the out of here, if you just tell the truth, homie. Just be honest, homie. Harrison, you're really slipping down for me. I liked you, but you tell the truth. You want to go check on Helena because she lost her best friend, but you don't check on Tony, the one you are laying in bed with, because she was almost out the door. Give me a break. Harrison, you're slipping. You slipping. And you want to act like you so, like, I don't know. Shakira literally had to tell you to go talk to her because she is hurt. And you didn't check on her. She was almost out the door. Bruh, you don't like this girl. Just say you don't like her. Like, why are you playing in her face? Because you want your place in the villa? You could have your place in the villa if you just go and be with Helena and just say that. Like, come on. Come on. Huh, Harrison. Everybody's checking on Connor because he's like, dang, once I had a chance. finally get a chance to be with the person I wanted, and now she's out, and I don't think there's anybody else who's gonna walk in these doors who's going to be for me. I don't think it's gonna be anybody who I'm going to want, and it's crazy. So when I tell you this man is wild, okay. Yeah. So he's Connor's kind of hurt, and I get it. I feel bad for Connor. I was like, I feel bad, but yeah, he comforting Helena is crazy right in front of Tony when she almost went home. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Um, it's wild. Um, he literally had to. Shakira literally had to go tell him like, "You're comforting Helena because she lost her best friend, but you don't want to talk to Tony, who almost went home. Did you want her to go home?" Yes, 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 he did. He wanted her to go home. He didn't want to have to make the choice. He wanted her to go home so he can get with Helena and have no obstacles in his way. He does not like confrontation. He only likes to have the problem removed, and that is what he was doing. Like, ugh. And he comes over to finally goes to talk to Tony, and she's like, "I don't want your pity talk. Like, why? Because you only came over here because somebody said something about it. You didn't come over here because you wanted to talk to me. You came over here because somebody told you how hurt I was." And then they're so exhausting. Harrison is exhausting. He is just not understanding, and he wants us to feel like Tony's the problem. No, no, boo. Tony is not the problem. You're the problem. You know what Tony's problem is for me? Is she keeps falling back into his arms. I need her to stand up too. I need her to be like, stand on business. If you say you're done, be done. Be done. But you can't because he's just like, ah. He keeps, no, I do like you. I do like you. I do like you. It's just weird. It's just weird. He's acting really weird. Um, Everybody goes to bed. We're going to bed, and the next day, it was a heavy day, so everybody's like, hopefully tomorrow will be better. The next day, we're going to get a challenge. Um, Trying to think what else? Any other conversation that was irrelevant? People still feeling bad for Connor. Um, Harry's talking about Helena. Um, Gia was talking about talking to Yasmin more. Um, Harrison still he don't know how to feel about Tony because he likes Helena and he doesn't know. And it's the same back and forth nonsense and foolishness that he always been talking about. So somebody gets a text and it's time for Snog Mary Pie. Um Snog Mary Pie happens. Oh well Harrison talks to Tony again. Yeah. She cries, he holds her. And it's time for Snog Mary Pie. Alima goes first, and she kisses Harrison. She pies Ben, I want to say. Yeah. Oh, she marries Tommy because, of course, everybody wants to marry Tommy. Tommy's a sweet boy. She marries Tommy, and then she pies Ben because she doesn't like how Ben talks to some of the women in the villa. So she pies Ben. Um, yeah. There's that, and then up next is Helena. She she snogs Harry, of course, because nothing's closed off between them. There's always something. She marries Harrison because she thinks Harrison's cute. She likes Harrison, sure, whatever. And then she pies um Geo, because she was like, I pied him once and he took it like on the chin, so I'll pie him again and he'll be all right. And I'd be like, why? Why? I felt that was lame. Like, you already messed with that man. You brought him back for nothing. And then you pied him for what? You could have pied anybody. But whatever. Um, then there's Shakira. Shakira kisses Harry. Um, of course, they're in a couple, so she kisses Harry. She pies, I mean, marries Connor, because Connor's sweet, and then she pies Ben because, of course, of course, she pies Ben because why not? They already did it, and she wants them to know that there's no coming back from this. She's never coming back to him. And I'm like, okay, girl. Uh, so there's that. Then it's Helena's turn, and no, Meg's turn. She snogs to John because she doesn't want to kiss another boy. She marries Tommy because Tommy's such a nice guy. And then she pies, I think Ben, because of how he talks to the girls. Yeah, I think it was Ben. And so, yep, I felt it was a lot. Um, Up next, it is, I think it was Emily's turn. No, no, it was Tony's turn. So she kisses Dejan, says she wants to kiss him, and he did. His hand went there. He quickly moved it up. He just wanted to kiss her. She marries Connor because even though they're not a couple, he's a nice person. And then she pies Harrison because yeah, he was yeah. Yeah, she's fed up with Harrison. And I'm like, absolutely. Good. Cool. He should have opened. I was open. I was very open. I was very open. Emily up next. She kisses Tommy, of course, because she likes Tommy and she didn't want to kiss anybody else. She marries, I think Harrison or Dijon. Dijon, yeah, Dijon. She marries Dijon because he takes care of her Meg for her, so that's so great. Like whatever. And then Connor is going to get the pie because yeah, he pied her in real life, so she pies him now. It is what it is. Whoop de doo. Um, then is it guys? Then is next. She kisses Gio. She pecks him. She pecks John first, but she goes in for a real kiss for Gio. So that was cool. Um, then she marries Tommy because who wouldn't want to marry Tommy? Tommy's a sweet boy. Tommy gets all the rings. And then the pie goes to Ben thinks it's him. Ben thinks it's him. And she's like, open your eyes, open your eyes. And she she takes it, flips the whipped cream, flips them off, and then pies Harrison. I was like, yes, Jasmine, Jasmine, yes. Because she's like, we did my girl Tony wrong, and so period, period. And I'm like, absolutely, stand up for your girl. And that's what it is. That's what it is. Oh, and like Tony keeps saying, open and disrespectful are two different things. You're open and disrespectful. So now it's the guys' turn to do their pies. Snog and Mary. Up first was, whew, excuse me. Up first was Dijon. Of course, he kisses Meg because he's not going to kiss anybody else. Um, ugh, I'm sorry, I don't like them. I'm sorry. Kisses Meg. He marries Helena because she's just such a nice golden girl. She loves her. Everybody loves Helena. No, we don't. And then he pies uh, Yasmin for whatever reason. She's like, sure. I think every reason he goes against Yasmin is lame. I think he's doing it because Meg is there. He likes her. Harry's next, and he kisses Helena, which I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me, Harry? Like because you want to kiss her, and then you want to go and you want to marry Shakira." Shakira was like, "Nope, no, no. You think you can kiss somebody else in front of me and then say marry me? Because everybody is kissing their person who they want to kiss." And then he goes and he pies Emily because they don't have a relationship and he doesn't know her. They're not really friends in the villa, so therefore he pied her. Whatever. Um, so then there is Ben, and he kisses Emily because he just thinks she's cute. He wanted to kiss her. Um, he marries Helena because whatever. And then he pies Shakira, of course, because why wouldn't he? He was the only one I think had a legitimate reason to pie Shakira because they didn't work. I think Shakira didn't deserve what she got in this competition because she got more pies and I thought it was very unnecessary. This one, Tommy, very unnecessary. He kisses Emily, of course, because he wants to couple up with her. He marries Alima because he thinks she's sweet, which I was like, okay, great. And then he ties Shakira, and he was like, because you're always in other people's business. I was like, hello, and I don't like that. What? Hello, what? Like, I don't like that, Tommy. I don't like that. It was unnecessary. Then it was Gio. He kisses Yasmin straight away. He wasn't trying to hide it. He went right to her. Love that. He marries. Who did he marry? Oh, Emily, because he thinks she's sweet. And then he pies Helena, I think, which he should have. Which, yeah. And Helena's like, "It's the only time he's gonna ever be able to pie me, babes." I'm like, "Girl, shut up. You deserve. You deserve." Um. So then, it is Connor's turn. He kisses Shakira, and I was like, okay. I feel like that's his type. Shakira, the Megan. That was his type. He he marries Megan because no Meg because you know she's like so he's nice, and he pies Emily because yeah, absolutely they pie each other. It is what it is. Then it's Harrison's turn. He kisses Helena because that's what he wanted to kiss, and that's what we know. But I kissed her in a hideaway, so I want to kiss her again. Sure. Um, he wants to marry Tony. Tony's like, yeah, sure, whatever. He's like, I wanted to marry you, but then everything happened. And she was like, so what is this divorce? And so it was kind of just weird. Like, why would you marry her if you didn't want to do it? And then he pies Shakira because she's always in his business. And she yells at him. I'm like, get out of here. If you want to do her girl dirty, then you wouldn't have that problem. But whatever. Whatever. And Shakira's a little upset about it. She's like, I don't like that it felt very personal. She wants to know why Harry decided to kiss Helena. Like, why of all people her? Like he keeps saying they keep saying we're over, but he kisses Helena first, and it's like, why would you do that? Oh, that's kind of wild. So Shakira took it very personal, and I don't blame her because I feel like some of those were little digs for no reason at all against her, and I don't think she deserved it. She definitely didn't deserve it. Um, so after that, we're going into episode 22, where people are still talking about this game, and who people kissed. And let me just clear one thing up. Megan, so some Tony kissed Dejan and he put his hand on her butt. It was like such a reaction. Like he did it and quickly moved his hand up. It really wasn't that deep. It wasn't that deep. He wasn't taking it. Tony don't want your man. It wasn't that deep. But she just, I want to talk to her too. So we're gonna have a conversation because Alima is trying to talk to her to Tony to try to get how she feels because she doesn't want her to feel bad. Alima's trying to be a girl's girl, be nice and be, make her feel, see if she's okay. Megan wants to go over there. Megan wants to go over there just to make sure that she don't want her man. Like you fishing, you fish. I don't like her. I don't like that woman. I'm not a fan. I don't like her, and it's just crazy because they just, I don't know. And then it's back and forth flirting between Helena and Harrison. They should just say they want to be together and let it ride. Like stop playing in Tony's face. He's just like, oh, I just want to be, I want to do this. I want to, I can't wait to do this with you and do this with you. And I want to be like, just say that to Tony. Like, it's so gross. I don't like it. Um, Shakira's still a little annoyed why he showed Harry would just kiss Helena after they kept saying it's over, it's over, it's over. And she's just like, you just keep doing stuff to make me upset and you think I'm supposed to be okay with you talking about I want to marry you. He's like, yeah, because I feel like I want something bigger and more with you than just a kiss. I want to do, it's just it's just weird. It's just weird. So when Alima goes to talk to Tony, Meg decides she wants to come along and talk to Tony too. And I'm just like, for what? Why? Why? Come on, pretty girl. Like she does that whole thing with that passive aggressiveness of trying to figure out what's going on. I just want you to feel okay. I'm fine. I want you to be okay. I want you to be great. I don't trust that woman. I don't trust her. I don't. There's something about her that just. But of course, Harrison Cobb pulls Helena for another chat, and they talk some more. And he's just like, I really want to be together with you. I like you. I really enjoy our conversations, and yada yada yada. And it's just like he's just constantly doing this in Tony's face, and he he doesn't understand how much that's hurting her because she actually likes him. But he's like, she's never told me that. I'm like, bruh, you act like you don't know this. And that's what I'm playing. These men are trying to act like they so obtuse they don't know. If she didn't tell me, how am I supposed to know she likes me? You know she likes you. Her action says she likes you. Her word says she likes you. What she does says she likes you. And you're talking about, well, I don't know. I don't know. Ugh, whatever. We then see a conversation with Harry and Shakira. He's trying to explain to her why he felt like marrying her was more important than kissing her, which I can understand, but I'm still like, dude, you saw the pattern. You saw what everybody was doing. Follow the leader. Like follow the pattern. Kiss the person who you want to kiss. Why would I don't care for you to marry you after I see you kiss a bunch of other people. Like or kiss somebody like your tongue is down somebody else's throat, but I want to marry you. That's giving cheaters. I'm a cheat, but I'm gonna come back home. I don't want that. And she doesn't like. And you know Shakira, she is not playing like that. That's not how she rolls. That's not how she is. And so for you to act like that, kind of annoying. Not gonna lie, but there's it's whatever. Harrison goes and pulls 24 chat. She talks to him, and he's like, still like, I don't know, I don't want to hurt you. I hate seeing you upset. I just want to see you smile. And I feel like I don't want to do that. And she's like, I really just want, I'm telling you how I feel. And you just feel like, I don't know. And then he just, this is why I'm annoyed with Tony because I'm like, you keep saying you're standing on business, but you're not. Because as soon as we come over there and he said, I want you to smile, I want to make you happy, I want you to smile. She's laughing, giggling, she's all back in his arms again. It's just like so confusing. So confusing. It's just kind of annoying. It's just kind of annoying. Like you say you like her, and I don't know. I don't know. But all this is going on, and she still likes him, of course, but she felt better about pieing him. And then, of course, Megan goes to talk to John about the whole kissing Tony, and he was like, "I did, and I moved really quickly. It was just a kiss." And she's like, "But how do you think I felt?" I'm like, he's like, I didn't mean to do anything like that. That was just reaction." And they think their communication's getting better. I could care less, honestly. I could care less about them. I hate that. Um, then we get a text. Everybody goes around to villa. I mean, to the fire pit, and it's on because now we have a recoupling is going to happen. And so the couples are as follows. We have Tommy and Emily. Great. We knew that. We have Shakira and Harry. It was the boys' pick. And so Harry picked Shakira because he says he wanted to see where this goes. He really likes her. And there's that. Dijon, of course, picked Meg. Nobody cares. Giorgio picks Yasmin. Like, cool beans. Ben picked Helena, and I was shocked about that. I was like, "What? What? Where did that come from?" And it was more like, "I like the way she dressed or something, her style." And I'm like, "Hmm, okay." I'm like, "Why did you pick somebody else so we could have some drama?" Who would have? Who would Harrison have picked? Like, who would have picked if Helena wasn't gone? But whatever. So Harrison was stuck, and he picked Tony because Helena was already gone. So therefore, he picked Tony again as a second choice because we found out later that he really still wanted to pick Helena, and he wanted to be coupled up in the bed with her, and he wanted to do all of this stuff with her. So why didn't you just say that? Why didn't you just say that? Stop it. And so left was Connor and Alima. It's not a relationship; it's a friendship couple, and they're okay with that for right now. So there was that. Those are the recouplings that happened. And yeah, everybody's happy with that. Um, Harrison goes off to talk to Helena, and he's like, "Oh, I really wish I wanted to be coupled up with you. I was gonna pick you. That was gonna be my pick. I was gonna pick you." But then he goes to tell Tony that he was happy he picked her because I really like you and I really want to be with but I don't like Harrison anymore. I'm sorry. I don't. He's too wishy-washy. He's too flip-floppy. He don't know what he wants. It's rather annoying. The next day, Shakira and Harry talk. And he's, still trying to make her understand that he really likes her and he really wants to be with her, and he doesn't want Helena anymore. And so she's happy. Tony and Helena have a conversation, and they're kind of like, "So, what is happening? What you feeling?" And he's not telling me. What is he telling you? What is he telling you? And so they're like, "Okay, well then let's talk to him together." So he comes, and so they call him over in the middle of the conversation because they're like, he's just so wishy washy, flip floppy, and Tony is like, and they both agree that it might be his age that's doing it, that because they don't know. They just want to know what he thinks. He's like, "I'm open," and I said that I'm open, and I want to talk to both of you because I'm open to talk to that. And they were like, "You don't even know what you want. You don't even know what you want." And I was like, "Why don't we all make it easier for him? We don't want you. You don't know what you want, so we don't want you." Like, Tony did apologize for Helena for yelling and call her weird, even though I didn't think she owed her an apology. But that's lovely. We get Tommy and Emily talk, and they kiss, and it was like, okay, great. Then we get Helena and Harrison again with Helena looking over his shoulder, trying to see if Tony can feed him because he wants to hug up on her and tell her how much he really wants to be in bed with her. He wants to couple up with her and cuddle up with her, but he's turning around making sure that they can't see. And then so they get another text, and it's time for the heart rate challenge. And yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen a lot of heart rate challenges on the UK. Um, I haven't seen a lot of heart rate challenges from the UK version, but this was boring and stale to me. This entire heart rate challenge was boring and stale. And I'm sorry, we just came off of watching the heart rate challenge on US this season, and the heart rate challenges on the US is just a little bit different. It's just it just gives a little bit more. I'm sorry. This was so boring and stale for from everybody. Not even gonna lie. I just feel like everybody just was boring. Like all they did was kiss some people, lick on people, sit on their lap and grind. Lick on people, kiss some people, sit on their lap and like put their butt in their face and shake the little flapjacks that they got and shake the little boobies that they had. It's just so boring. It was so boring. I've not been bored by a heart rate challenge than I was. Alima gave it a little bit what she could do. She ain't got nobody, so she can let go a little bit. Everybody else who had people like Megan, boo, boo, tomato, tomato. She just pop, get on one person's lap, pop, 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 and then instead of doing her big one, like yeah, boring, boring. I was just like, what are we shaking? Get out of here. It was so boring. Even the outfits were boring. It was just so ugh, boring. But like I said, I think Alima was the best for me. I think Alima ate up because like she's like, I don't have nobody in here, so I'm just go grind on everybody. She's just saved the best for last, apparently. And I think Alima did the best out of everybody, not just women, everybody. Um, She was impressive. Like nobody had words when she left. They was just staring. And Harrison called out there like they couldn't even say anything. They just looked like, oh my, oh my. Like it's speechless. Speechless. Emily, boring. 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 I think Shakira was good. Shakira was nice. She was good. She was good. She was good. I think Shakira was cool. I Helena boring. But then Helena decides she go whisper in Harry's ear, I can't wait to F you. What? But this is the nice girl, right? This is the nice girl. Like, hello. Ugh. Yasmin, I think she was okay. She was fine. I expected better from her, but she was all right. The boys, I thought Ben was good. I thought Ben was good. Like, I enjoy Ben because I just think Ben is hot. I don't like him, but he is hot. But I think Ben did it. Ben ate up. Um, yeah, I think Ben was the Ben. Then it was George. Was it Tommy? Tommy. Tommy was okay. Tommy was okay. Connor. No, the best was Connor. The best boy was Connor for sure. It was Connor. And I was like, ow, ow, ow. Yeah, Connor, I'm on board. I'm on board because Connor ate down. I was very impressed and very pleased with Connor for sure. For sure. Connor ate down. Tommy was okay. Harrison was okay. I thought Giorgio was sweet. I liked his whole chocolate bit and thought that was a good bit. And so I wasn't mad at that. Harry, he was fine. And then he go ask Helena back, "Do you still want to f me?" I'm like, ugh, I don't like them at all. Um, But Dijon was good too. But I think Connor was the best. To be honest, they just looked like they were just having sex, Megan and Dijon, and wasn't that like the big one wasn't the big one. And it was interesting hearing the results. Uh, Ben's heart rate was raised by Alima. I mean, she was hot. Makes sense. She ate up. Tony, I mean, Harrison's was raised by Tony. Connor's was raised by Tony. Giorgio was raised by Yasmin. DeJohns was raised by Yasmin. Tommy's was raised by Tony. Harris was raised by Helena. It's just a game, guys. That's what I kept saying. It's just a game. So then Alima's was raised by Harrison. Shakira was raised by Harrison. Tony's was raised by Harrison. Oh, Connor. And Connor's was raised by, yeah. Yasmin was raised by Ben. Emily was, Tommy's was raised by Emily. Dijon's, uh, I'm not, no, Meg was raised by somebody else. And Helena and Harry was raised by each other. So, but nobody, she ain't, Olivia, you didn't like hearing that word. You didn't like the, you didn't say that, call them out like you did Tony, but whatever. Eh, honestly, I think the whole um, heart rate challenge was quite boring in my eyes. It was very tame and very demure. It was just boring. But those are the episodes thus far on. I'm still watching. I'm still interested. A little hate watch happens from time to time, but I'm still watching. I'm still down. Um, and we are going to be back here on tomorrow. On not well. We'll be. I'll be back here in a little bit to talk Soul Ties Live, all of um, Love Island US. So I'm gonna be jumping off here, taking a quick break, and coming right back to talk about Love Island US. But we are here every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 2:10 p.m. ish, 2:10 Eastern ish, and Friday and Saturday at 6:10 ish for Soul Ties Live. And we are here every Tuesday and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays for No Invite Needed Live, and Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern for No Invite Needed. We'll be back on Friday to talk more Love Island UK. We appreciate you spending your time with me. I appreciate you spending your time with me as I talk all of Love Island. We'll be back on in just a few minutes to talk US if you're interested in hearing about the US. We're talking about that. And we'll be back. But thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button on your way out. We really appreciate that. Um, Follow us on all of our channels. Hit the subscribe button on all of our channels. Follow us on our audio podcast links and our Patreon, which all will be in the description below. That's the way you can get your merch, your cup mug at lanagscreations.etsy.com. And follow us on all of our socials at The Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. You can follow myself. All of my socials are down there and scrolling. Well, that way, that's my Instagram there, and all of my others are down there. So feel free to follow me on any of those socials. And on that note, if you're done watching us, go watch another video from us. Or you can stick around and I'll be right back to talk Love Island US. So either way, just continue to watch our content. Thanks so much. See you later. Bye.